Yes, this is real, yes, this is licensed, and yes, this is an April Fool's thing. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik, and welcome to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm as surprised as you are that this game got shadow dropped, but you know what? Hey, it seems boring, it seems cool, and from what I've seen, the art is really damn cool. So we're gonna jump straight into it, and let's see where it takes us. So, ... Whew, made it on the train 15 minutes ahead of schedule. So far so good for my first day on the job. Oh, I totally forgot my name tag isn't ready yet. I should make one. You think you're slick. Okay, fine. Well, hello, my name is, we're gonna, we'll just do, okay, so, wait, can I fit my, how many, oh, okay, so, I was gonna, do I have to make that fit on the line? Because I don't think Neremik will fit on the line, but it barely does, so we all call ourselves Neremik for this. So, Neremik, did I spell that? It's your name, so you should hopefully know it, but it's gonna be fun. So, hope passengers can read my scribble. Oh, I thought you were writing comic sans IRL. So, ooh. I'll say, this game does look really good. Like, this is, I am eating here. Like, literally, I would eat here. So, am I nervous? Is this my first day on the job jitters? Working on the train's dining car can't be so bad. Come on, Neremik, shake it off. Slap. Neremik, did I, just see you hitting yourself? Maybe I should have named this something else, because now it just seems like I'm a psycho. Mr. Conductor, sir, how are you this fine morning? Ho ho ho, quite alright myself, though feeling a bit bittersweet. Is everything alright? Is that because you're a sweetie? Maybe if I flirt with people I get the good ending? I don't know. Trying to butter me up on the first day, are we? Alas, today's my last day as conductor. I'm retiring after 32 wonderful years. Time for me and the Mirage Express to say goodbye to one another. Oh, congratulations on retirement, sir. Thank you. My wife is very excited about it. She's already got our plane tickets to Spagonia Walk. Sonic Unleashed mentioned. Good. Our shower's been on the fritz, so I'm excited to use the hotels. Ha ha ha. I can see why his wife's excited. Enough of my quibbles. Today's your first day working the dining car. Here's the menu for today. Menu added to your inventory. I can open the inventory any time to view items I received. I should look over the menu carefully. This is just... Is this going to be a Phoenix Wright game? Because if I'm saying Capcom, you've already got, like, multiple ways to step up here. Like, this is banging. So, let's see. So, menu. The Mirage Express dining menu. It features chili dog, instant ramen, and chicken cordon bleu. And there is the image. Can't do it. Sick. Why do you look so nervous? All we have on the train is a microwave. Fa ha 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 ha. Though I'm sure a little quiz is in order. Which of these do we serve in the dining car? Crab ragoon, spicy grilled pilly, or chicken cordon bleu? Ding ding ding, I'm glad you can read the menu okay. A little about the vessel. This is a state-of-the-art high-speed smart train with all the latest gadgets. This train can really handle anything you throw at it. Like a murder case. We've had lots of adventures together, me and this train. It's not easy to leave. After 32 years, I don't blame him for being wistful. This train is exclusively used for events. It's not a passenger train. I remember that from the interview. What's the event today? A murder mystery party. Nothing better than some thrills to end my tenure as conductor. Guests will be funneled here to the dining car as a home base, so to speak. I'll be with you to gather tickets, but after that you'll be on your own. So I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are all taken care of, understood? I'll make you proud, sir, because I can't afford to lose this job. You sure can't. The servants' pay is lousy. No Sun Mirage Express are opening. All aboard! This game looks really good. Like, I don't know who did the art for this, because I wouldn't mind seeing a few more, like, official illustrations in this style. I am scranning this. So, here are the people. I see you in that hat, Knuckles. So, I have to mimic Sonic characters. This is gonna come back to haunt me in a few years, I can feel. So, wow, this train is incredible! What a fascinating tech. You're right, Tails. I can get used to staying on a train like this. What did you all expect? You know I always go all out for my birthday party. The train's as elegant as you are, Amy. I can't promise I won't take anything, though. Calm down there, Rouge, so I don't just catch you stealing from the train station gift shop. It was a pen, Knucklehead. Who's gonna miss a teeny tiny pen? What a cast of characters am I stuck with? Get a hold of yourself, Neremik. You're sweating through your uniform. Hey, pal, can I get one of those chili dogs? Rightio, friend. Well, aren't you friendly? This reads like it's really well-written AO3 fanfiction. Why can't I be normal for 1 second? Because I'm controlling you and your first legal name is Neremik. Sonic! Wait until I announce everyone's roles to get food. Sorry about that, birthday girl. I'll be coming around to collect everyone's tickets. Please have them out and ready. You'll join me, Neremik, won't you? Just click on whoever you'd like to talk with and we'll collect their ticket. Okay, got it. Gee, okay, so we can speak to a lot of people. Oh, and Gush can navigate across. We'll start. Oh, what are you? What's sticking out of the napkin holder? I hate the idea of a ticket lost and alone like this. Let's be sure to return it to its rightful owner. And let's make sure no one uses their ticket as a napkin, whilst ticket is added to your inventory. So, Knuckles. Howdy, can I please get your ticket? I think that's a ticket, but I really don't want to argue with this guy. Everything looks good, thank you. Seems the conductor doesn't want to argue either. Okay, and Tails. Can I get your ticket, youngin? Right here, sir. Thank you. May I offer you any of the snacks we have on board? No, thank you. When I travel alone, I always pack my own sparkle gelatin. It's a sparkly jelly that can melt any jaded heart. No way, I brought my own sparkle gelatin with me too. It's my first day and I was a little nervous. Don't be nervous, you're doing great so far. We're sparkle gelatin buddies. Haha, absolutely. If you need anything, just let us know. Thank goodness someone on this train is normal. Not for long. Ticket, please. Thank you kindly. Happy to have someone as renowned as yourself aboard. Don't worry about it. I just like helping. When Eggman took over, I truly feared the worst, but kids with all you would stop in and swoop eventually, and you did. I can't offer much other than my sincere gratitude. Don't sweat a thing. I'm just glad you and your family are safe. Wait a second, is he the Sonic the Hedgehog? I promise you an excellent stay on the train, Sonic. Have fun now. Yes, have fun now. Will do. Thanks. Thank God he's dying soon. What the fuck? Yummy. Don't mind if I do. He really is me. Neremik, those are for the guests, you know. Train, and be sure Neremik only gets one of those if they ask. Don't squint at me. Actually, Train, the conductor wants me to have the whole plate. Ha 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 ha, good try, young buck. The Train and I have worked together for a long time. You'll have to work much harder than that to get what you want. Drat, those snacks look really tasty too. Okay, SBO, you are dripped out. Could we please see your ticket? Of course. Excellent, thank you, and I hope you enjoy your stay with us. Absolutely, I appreciate that's Shadow. I appreciate it. There's a calmness about him. Something about his presence puts me at ease. You consider me calming? He's looking right at me. I study ninjutsu. I believe one can communicate through the subconscious. Wow, ninjutsu? That sounds like a lot of difficult training. This really feels like a dating game. Can you cling on to the walls? Cling on to walls? Well, what kind of question is that? I most certainly can. The conductor looks a bit too smug at that answer. Vector or other half of the Chaotix? At least it's here. Hello, my friend, and can I get your ticket? Yeah, sure, of course. As a gentleman of upstanding morals, I'd love to show you my ticket. He seems to be avoiding eye contact. Is something amiss, sir? I seem to have misplaced my ticket. Could you speak up a bit? I couldn't quite hear. I misplaced my ticket. I don't know where it is. He's not hiding his embarrassment very well. Oh ho ho ho, we actually may be able to help you. Neremik, why don't you show our friend here what we picked up? So, and then I present this. Ah, there it is. That's my ticket. Thanks so much to you both. Was really worried you'd kick me out and I missed the murder mystery. Ho ho ho, Neremik here will have their hands full kicking you out. You're right, I wouldn't leave without a fight. Wait, who made me both microwave expert and security guard? You're both right in my book. Thanks again for the assist. Of course, just let us know if you need anything else. I cannot do Vector's voice, so we're just going to resign ourselves to not doing that. And now Shadow, you know, I got enough practice doing SPR. Here. Thank you, everything is in order. He seems concerned about something. Is there anything we can help you with? Do you sell gift bags here? Oh, no, Sally, but I do have a plastic rosemary bag in the back I could get for you. That's so cold. Neremik, you're shivering. Do you need me to fetch your jacket? No, I'm good. Okay, and then... Well, you know my voice acting skills are variable on this channel, but mimicking characters is by far and away my worst quality, but let's try. Could I please get the birthday girl's ticket? Why, certainly, that's not Amy Rose. Thank you, miss, and thank you for choosing our fine train for your birthday festivities. Well, the birthday girl discount certainly helped. Who doesn't love a good bargain? And a murder mystery train just sounds so exciting. It's right up my alley. Who doesn't love a good thrill? You see, I'm a girl who loves to do a good true Okay, I hope you die. Maybe we should just leave her to have fun. Before we move along for you, miss. Oh, how fun, thank you. And where do you use this? Don't unlock any door on the train. Happy birthday. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. It's practically tradition. Very useful. I'll use this wisely, thank you. I forgot how Blaze sounds. We're just going to do Rouge. Well, hello, you two. What can I do for you? Good morning, ma'am. Can we get your ticket? My, how forward. Let me fetch it for you. Come back if you need anything else, you hear. Wow, she's so polite. Very easy to talk to as well. Ma'am, I saw you sneak that $20 bill out of my pocket. Gonna have to kindly ask for that back. Oh, this was yours? Must have slipped out. Here you go. I may not actually be the best at judging character. And last but not least, Blaze. May I have your ticket, please? Thank you very much. On top of it, I see. A princess such as myself must always be punctual. Princess? Did she just say princess? If you don't mind me asking, are you visiting from somewhere? A separate dimension, actually. A separate what? Just say for Amy's birthday, then I'll hop back to my own dimension. I quite prefer the birthday cake from this one more than my own, so I admit I'm a bit excited. Oh, you don't say. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay, princess. Should I bow? Do I bow before a princess? What are you doing? Please get up. Why can I not win with this group? Okay, everyone, time for me to read out everyone's roles for the murder mystery. And that's my cue to leave. I must prepare the driver's compartment for departure. Ah, the conductor's car. You remember our promise, yeah? You'll do everything in your power to make sure our guests have a safe and enjoyable time on the Mirage Express? Absolutely, you can count on me. To be honest, this group seems plenty capable on their own. And train? Assist Neremik if they need any help, won't you? That's all I need to hear. You have my trust. Nothing more heartwarming than a conductor and his train. Excellent, I'll be off. I must take my leave, everyone. Please have a phenomenal time. And don't worry about booking up the place either. The train is state of the art and has systems for dealing with all of that. For everything else, please talk to Neremik here if you need anything. Sounds good. Absolutely. Well, do. Goodbye now. I like that guy. Thank you all for following the outfit guide I sent you. You all look amazing. I trust you let your lore cards as well. Lore cards? That must be the details of their motivations. I suppose it makes sense lore cards aren't read aloud, otherwise people know the murderer's intentions. Now, on to the nitty-gritty. For the murder mystery game, one of you will be murdered and the rest suspects. Everyone has assigned roles for the characters they'll be playing. Participation is required, for it is my birthday. Of course. Birthday girl makes the rules. Sonic, you are a ship captain, so you'll be stationed in the conductor car. Naturally, that's where the captain would go. Tails, you're the detective. You'll be here in the dining car. Indubitably. Knuckles, you're the sheriff around these parts. We'll find you in the saloon. What the fuck? Rouge, you're a business tycoon, and Blaze, you're a titan of industry. You're both in the... What the... How big is this train? What's the difference? There is none. Sounds fun. Vector, you're the butcher, and SBO the poet, both found in the library. Hear that, SBO? We get to hang out together! And do what? Read? Maybe we can make a tower of books or something. Shadow is the locksmith hanging out in the lounge. And last but not least, me, the journalist reporter. I'll be moseying around with everyone. Did you get all that? Yes. I was listening in. I hope that's okay. More than alright, you can ensure everyone's following their roles. Ooh, that reminds me. I have a map for each of you. Everyone's station is marked on this map as well, how convenient. Map added to your inventory. The rules of the game are as follows. There is a murderer among us. That shouldn't get me. The murderer can kill a single participant however they choose, but you must be physically present with the victim for it to count. Everyone else must collect evidence about the train and use it to interrogate fellow passengers to figure out who done it. The murderer will lie to get out of being accused, to inspect everything you can, find clues, and interrogate. I'll set a timer for 1 hour so everyone can mingle and the murderer can do their thing. Is everyone ready? Sounds like everyone's excited. Everyone to your stations! My intention was to play this with a controller, by the way, but I think since this was a point-and-click adventure, I assume makes the most sense for us to click. So I do apologize if you hear me clicking a lot, because God knows I do. So, this is so amazing. A mystery's unfolding right under our very noses. I know, it's kind of scary. I'll admit, I'm nervous too. Shouldn't you two be out there mingling with everyone? Well, actually, the detective and the journalist can't be the murderer, so we'll stick here for now before going out and scoping out the place. This way, there's always a neutral party. Makes sense to me. Seems as though Amy's more excited about deciphering the mystery anyways. What do you think everyone's doing? Oh, probably inspecting their stations and talking among one another. Everyone has their roles to play, so they must be exploring their characters. Do you know what their characters' motivations are, Amy? No, the locals are confidential. Nobody knows but the person who received them. My backstory is that I was best friends with a flicky that decided to join the evil Dr. Eggman, kickstarting my desire for justice in the world. My lawyer sent him a nosy person to a journalist. Not gonna lie, that kinda sounds fun. Wish I wasn't stuck on microwave duty. Huh? The train started moving. It's so fast! I could grab onto something! What's going on? Ah, I'm slipping! Hold on! I can't! No! There's like a part of my soul. It's been 17 minutes since I hit record. Part of my soul really... How the fuck? This really is Ace Attorney inspired. How? You're finally awake. Composure, Neremik, composure. Yeah. It seems the train has slowed down considerably. Is everyone alright? Yeah, my head's been spinning a bit, but I am okay. Seems to have been knocked into the dining car's closet. This train can reach such incredible speeds. We're getting our money's worth with this experience, that's for sure. Is this actually intended? It's my first day, so I'm not really sure. I don't recall them warning me about this in the interview. We should go check on the others. Neremik, could you get the door? Of course. It seems the door is blocked. I don't think it's budging. Amy, give that fallen shelf a whack with your Pico Pico hammer. Let's find another way out. I'll start looking for clues. The soul switch over there. I know Amy, she's hiding something. Huh? I suppose she did wake up before her, so something could have happened. Listen, I'm the detective here, but all the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm gonna need your help. Let's gather clues on why Amy's acting this way and interrogate her about it. Check out everything you can around this closet, and then we'll show it to Amy to uncover the full situation. Gather evidence and interrogate. Got it. Okay, this is gonna be a multi-parter, isn't it? I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? Understood. Okay. You can count on me, Tails. I won't turn evil like your ex-flicky companion did. Happy to hear it. Now let's get searching. Okay, so we'll talk to Amy last, but what is up with... Okay, so nothing up here, calendar... Just inspect what is and isn't here, so bin. Something's always in the trash, so let's check there. It's empty. But on the bright side, this is a very clean trash bin. How do I become as optimistic as this kid? Walker. The shelf blocking our exit. It's currently not budging. Hey, Neremik, look closely at this. I wonder how this side of the shelf got smashed. There's nothing on the shelf that it could have fallen to, so I'm sure the damage wasn't here before. This train has too much upkeep. I feel this is important. We should log it. Crack on the shelf is added to your inventory. Falling sign. The wet floor sign, keeping people alert and safe. Once I slipped on some spilled juice at the grocery store. No wet floor sign at all. Luckily, Sonic was there to catch me. Wow, Sonic really is as fast as they say. But he was going so fast, he also slipped on the juice. We sit into an older gentleman's shopping cart. Well, it's the thought that counts, I suppose. Then this on the floor. What do you think, Tails? Want me to cook any of this for you? When we get out of here, sure. I normally never make microwave meals, I prefer to cook. My cast iron skillet has gotten a lot of use lately. I can cook a mean cast iron pizza. I've only had microwave lunches this week. And then got Amy and the thing behind Amy. What's this, a rod? The tip is broken. Looks to have originally been attached to something. I'm not sure if it's related to our mystery, but I like spinning it around, so we'll keep it. Stick is added to your inventory. I think we've found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Amy and find out what really happened. What's the latest? Find any clues yet? I found a spoon. If we find 2 more, we can dig ourselves out. Dig ourselves out on a train? I'll keep looking. Talk first. Find any clues yet? I found a spoon. If we find 2 more, we can dig ourselves out. So start interrogation. Amy, we believe you're hiding something from us. What? You accuse me on my own birthday? How dare you? This isn't going to be easy, is it? I've been stuck in here just like the 2 of you. What in the world do you think I'm hiding? Amy was awake before Tails and I were. What could she have done in that time? Michael, if the chili dog attempted to escape, murdered a suspect. Attempted to escape. I don't think you were sitting idly while Neremik and I were knocked out. You attempted to escape the closet. Prove it. Show me evidence that I attempted to escape and help me search for a way out. Do we have evidence to prove that? Neremik, let me step you through this. First, find the correct piece of evidence from your inventory. Once that has been deduced, we need to form an argument to fight back. Alright, let's do it. One proves Amy attempted to escape the dining car closet. I'm gonna assume the crack on shelf? What, some damage on the shelf is supposed to prove something? It fell over, damage makes sense. You have no argument here, you're grasping. Okay, Tails, what now? Well, if you follow this train of thought, how does the crack on the shelf relate to Amy? So now I have to explain myself? Well, you see, that's when I get stumped, I would think. What would Sonic do? What would Sonic do? Sonic's a force to be reckoned with. He's always running forward, collecting rings, crushing badniks. He never loses. Like an endless runner game. I play lots of those on my phone. Boy, you would love Sonic Dash. Just close your eyes and think. What would Sonic do and find your argument? Alright, let's prove him at grasping. Let's follow the train of thought and make a comeback. Like Sonic would do. The Neremik's Dream Gear. Oh, what the Okay. Okay. So I need to... What the This is the most well thought out April Fool's game I think I've run into. So I gotta just progress. And then I collect enough rings, and that makes my neurons fire, does it? And there's, I'm gonna say, light bulb at the end. Why? Sure, the shelf fell, but there's nothing around for the shelf to fall into. You're telling me on the train this well kept that the damage was here before we arrived? Well, I believe someone is responsible for hitting the shelf. You just said nothing was around for the shelf to fall into. What was the shelf hit with, then? The stick. What is that, a stick? You truly believe a stick could do this kind of damage? Okay, and then we go again. Okay, honestly, I like the momentum here, but at the same time, I kind of wish that this wasn't a thing, because I kind of like the tempo we got here. But also, look, I am also a fan of pushing for time, so I entirely understand why this is in here. Still, I am having way too fun a time with this, but this is going to have to be multiple episodes, isn't it? So, yeah. Okay, sorry about that. Somebody called me to let me know my mother left the phone somewhere. Probably should sort that out first, but I'm invested in the case, so it can wait till later. You're right, a stick can't do this kind of damage to the shelf on its own. But if it's attached to something like it could, let's say, a hammer? This isn't a stick at all, is it? This is actually the handle to your Pico Pico hammer. You attempted to hit the shelf out of the way, but you failed. The handle to your hammer snaps right off. It's as you both said. I tried to get us out with my hammer, but it failed. I gave the shelf one big whack and the handle ripped right off. I figured it was no big deal and tried to hide it, but I suppose my embarrassment got the better of me. She does look genuinely sorry about the situation. I never expected your hammer to snap like that, Amy. It was one of my backups. It's actually a little lighter to carry around. I didn't think I'd need it. Well, lucky for you, I'm a detective and I dabble as a mechanic. Let me see both pieces of the hammer. Just tighten things here, a little elbow grease there, and fixed. Tails, thank you. According to my calculations, if you hit the shelf right here, should do the trick. Alright, stand back. The shelf completely shattered. Incredible! We did it, we're free. Great job, Amy. Let's get out of here. Okay, I'm gonna take a second to say this now. Oh, okay. So, first of all, decimated. Can I just say, this has so much more effort put into it than I anticipated to, and it's really good. I expected this to be like a really like kind of quick and done, like 140 minute, what's it called? You know, thing. But no, this game's gonna be like 2 hours. Oh god, it's 2 hours. Yeah, sorry, I'm also stalling for time so I can see how long the game is. You know, I'm down to play the entire game in 2 videos if you guys are. It's like, I can stay up late, it's a Friday, and I am a responsible human being. But genuinely, I expected this to be, like, done and over quickly. You know, like the Colonel Sanders dating simulator? But no, this has, like, genuine effort put into it. So I do want to kind of briefly commend this, because the art is amazing, the gameplay is, like, pretty fun. And also, in case you're not familiar with the channel, I'm a sucker for Ace Attorney. Again, if you like how this game goes, please watch my Ace Attorney playlist. The new one, not the old one. Yeah, no, I'm banging with this. But we keep going. Wait, is that... It can't be! Sonic! Someone murdered my darling Sonic! Looks like the game's begun. I'm finding out who did this at once. Amy, wait, I want to figure out who did this too! Wait for me! What a whirlwind. I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic. Sonic? Buddy, can't move. What are you saying? I don't understand. I just need to rest. Sonic? Sonic? Is he actually hurt? He's not moving. Are these wounds on him genuine? My hand's on his wrist, but I don't sense a pulse. Am I doing this right? What in the world is going on? Is this part of the murder mystery, or is this serious? Sonic? Sonic? Oh, no, I feel so panicking. Calm down, I'm Eric. What should I do? I need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of, understood? These guests are incredibly renowned, which means they must be remarkably rich. So I leave that go to you, Neremik, my favorite employee. Sure you won't let me down on this last ride? Fa-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha. I need to catch up to Amy and Tails to get to the bottom of this. Even if this is part of the game, I just can't risk it. I'll keep everyone safe, conductor. You'll see. Okay, so... The murder of Son... That's the title card. Like, I'm getting very Miles Edgeworth investigation vibes from this. And also Ace Attorney. But it's part of the same franchise. Who would have... What the fuck? Okay. Saloon car. Okay, Knuckles. Okay, Knuckles. Psst, psst, psst. I can actually do your voice. Whoa, look at this place. Aim, Tails. Neremik, I'm over here. I think Amy's already gone ahead. Sorry, trying to do Sonic voices and saying Neremik is totaling me more than I think it should. I think Amy's already gone on ahead. It seems like she's really excited. Did you need something from me? Yeah, a question really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? He's laughing. Sonic doesn't go down easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about. Promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in all the strange spots. He's fine. He's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game, or is there something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. Can I tag along with you? If you don't mind, is it cool if I tag along with you? Of course, sure. Now if you ever need a snack, if I ever need a snack, you've got me. Fair. As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because, where's my war card? The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman. Not a proper detective without baggage. That is true. You varmints! What are you all doing in my saloon? He's trying so hard to stay in character. Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that Amy's moseyed through and told me all about it. Enough of that. Wonder how long you kept that voice up for Amy. We were wondering if you could tell us about what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi and... Nope, I have nothing to know either of you. Leave me alone. He's obviously agitated about something, but why take it out on us? I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Neremik, we need to find out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate. Right, let's get to it. Okay, so first things first, robot hat. Ooh, a red. Neremik, this is interesting. Sorry, doing a really poor impression of Tails is also doing a number on me. What is this? So just a few used cups. Sure, but why are there 3? Knuckles was really thirsty. Neremik, this one has lipstick on the rim. That's not Knuckles' color at all. Someone else must have been here. You don't know. We should log this. Used cups right into your inventory. Cereal. The bowl of assorted nuts. The classic saloon snack. Kinda bland. Huh, seems like someone licked all the salt off them. Well, maybe they're just unsalted. I don't like you, Neremik. That's really mean. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. Sadly, this one is empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed. It's all you out of time, Tails. Have faith. As they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Haha. I think Tails is ignoring me. The robotic arm hints here are really helpful. Don't squint at me. You aren't alive. What's the arm doing to my hair? He fixed it up a bit. That's incredible. What interesting tech. Uh-oh, should I fit my job a little bit? How well can a microwave? I don't know. And then the window. Breathtaking views. This train passes by some incredible sights. I'm just happy to be traveling at a normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily, so I have to avoid things like roller coasters. I don't mind roller coasters, though. I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding in the carts. Oh. And last but not least, this. Clearly we won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try. Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damages look to be caused more from punches? Who could have done that? What are you two looking at me for? Smashed Arcade is added to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened. But last but not least, decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out. Poor Omo Chow. Hate to see them like this. What do they do? Medical malpractice. Interesting. Suddenly, Omo Chow. Oh! The left side. Oh, okay, so I assume this is for us to leave? Oh, that's funny. The door is locked tight. We can't go any further. Wonder how Amy was able to leave them. Crawling, probably. Oh, when were these doors locked and how long ago were they locked for? Looks like I'll have to keep this in mind, and everything else is sorted. Nuts, etc. Okay, Knuckles, let's beat you up. Verbally, and with logic. I thought I told you to leave me alone. I like your hat. Knuckles, are you blushing? If I can raise up Knuckles... I'm not gonna say that. People call me enough names from videos, I don't need one more. I said leave me alone. Doesn't look like he's used to being complimented. Did you just adjust your hat so we could see it better? I said leave. Can I take your order? Not hungry. Well, if you ever are, let me know, won't you? Sure, like a butler of sorts, right? Come on, Neremik, you're not a butler, tell him that. Yeah, like a butler. Neremik, you're on some Neremik. You are down bad for Knuckles, sir. The virtual Neremik, not me. I am not down bad for Knuckles. I just need to say that for the record, because otherwise that'll end up on my future Wikipedia page. Just to clarify, I am not down bad for Knuckles. Just so it's clarified. Anyway, excellent. Thank you, Butler. Dang it. Okay. Anyway, you know, it's interrogation time. Knuckles, Neremik and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place. I already told you, buzz off, you're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. Oh. It is? We have evidence too. We do? Neremik, just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? I assume the arcade machine. The arcade machine? Huh. What makes you think I touched it? Sorry. Before I continue my arguments, I must pull out my Game Gear and game. Oh, look at me playing this strategy. Okay. Oh, okay, we are sourcing it up here. Boing, boing. Okay, oh, okay, so yeah, that's probably a good reason to avoid them. Better than what I thought it was previously, which was instantly failing, but yeah. Just excuse me while my train of thought. I need to play this game on my Game Gear. It makes my brain go. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because it's covered in punches. Super Monkey Ball is your favourite game. Your hair was found at the scene. Neremik, why the fuck were you looking for Knuckles' hair on the arcade machine, you freak? It's covered in punches. Whatever means they have the damages of punches. What are you all staring at my hands for? Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why? I needed to punch you better than none were available to me. Such a sudden urge to punch, huh? Hope if repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer. How are you? I'm on it. Neremik, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball. Bring it on. Sorry. With recent comments in regards to Knuckles during this recording, I'm kind of concerned as to what the distraction would be. I'm sorry. I think we've taken the narrative and made it. I don't know. I'm having fun though. You know, I feel Oh, so that's how I... Ah! Now Tails, get away from that arcade cabinet. Neremik, try again. I have to get Super Monkey Ball fixed. Okay, Knuckles, come watch me. So you see, this game is for my Dream gear. I'm actually quite the big fan of Dream, you could say. Very big fan of the Minecraft manhunts. Fortnite. But this should not be difficult. I have beaten multiple Sonic games. That should not have taken me 2 tries. The sheer fact it did is actually something that should bring dishonor to my entire family. Okay, the arcade machine is fixed. No, don't look at the scores. Right, quick look at the scores. I'm pulling it up now. Okay, Vector, Knuckles, Toast, Apple, Bread, Ultim, Bagel, and Candy. Okay, what does this tell us? Nothing, obviously. It tells us something massive. Look at the name on the top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car. Ugh. The picture's beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score. And Vector beat you. And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. Ugh. He's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me he was here now. Oh, okay. I actually don't know that one. How can we prove that he was there? And can I say, this is the most, like, bipolar gameplay loop I've ever seen. You can put that on the game store page if you so wish, Sonic Team. You know, I'm just saying, it's not a particularly bad thing. In fact, I'd say it's rather endearing. It brings quite insane vibes to the table, which I'm very much clearly a fan of. Even if I am gonna stretch this out into 3 parts like some sort of evil degenerate. It's like, I'm having fun. I'm having way more fun than I should do for an April Fool's game. I'm just saying, if we consistently get games like this every April, just give me a sequel next year for April Fool's. It'll become my favourite holiday of the year. Anyway, now Neremik, what proves next to us here was nothing. Here. The lips. Okay. Wait. Let's check quickly. So Vector's here. The saloon was here. He could, in theory, have gone through there. Sonic said in there. Look, I suppose he could have come through, but also lipstick, and then the menu. Like, something's telling me, what is, actually, let's look at the map, because it gives, that doesn't give the role. He's the, he's a butcher, so is that blood? I suppose it has to be, because it's the only other evidence we have. If not, they're in the next car over, but I'm going to say this one. No! I thought it was strange when there was more one cup sitting next to you. Well, you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday. You and Vector enjoyed some drinks playing arcade. It's not like... No, it's not. I wasn't. Don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. So as you say, Vector prompted at the top of the hour wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure the game out, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in. Honest, I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story and alibi. I've already told them the bridged version of this to Amy. Boy, this friend group has older pride issues. Well, that explains one of the used cups. But what of the cup with the lipstick mark? Rouge was in here too. I mean, is that a surprise? It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed, made fun of our game and left. Obnoxious, that one. But you offered her a drink, apparently? Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. You're not satisfied, or will you two relent? I think I'm understanding the scenario. Vector insisted to play games, Rouge couldn't find something and left, and then Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thanks for answering so many of our Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? I want to step back into something I noticed. One more name on that high score list, it just doesn't make sense. Neremik, can you take a look one more time? I can't keep laughing any time they say my name. Another name on the high score list, what is Tails talking about? Oh! Oh, okay, like, I'd assume toast, apple, bread, Ultim, bagel, or candy. Ultim, I'd assume, for Shadow. All the other names have a food theme, but this one. Who here goes by Ultim? You may not know, Neremik, but there is someone here that goes by that title. The ultimate life form. Trust me, I've played enough Sonic game Tails. You underestimate my intelligence. Vector was wearing hats as well, sorry. You'd think I'd drunk for another Sonic recording. I promise, like, I will do a breathalyzer. I am sober. I'm just having the time of my life. Which is why I'm giggling so much, apparently. There's really someone here that goes by that? Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Victor and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow drops by. So, Shadow was here too? He told us the game was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Victor and I then fought to beat his score. They were both very annoying. And you all immediately had to compete, huh? He gave me this before he left. Shadow told me to lock the door and not open it for anyone. Then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him, so no one else had to lock the door. That's the honest truth. So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her? No, I think she has some sort of key too. That's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library that caused Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors, and what was Rouge searching for? I don't know, they didn't tell me. Even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves. Okay, we completely banged that out. The question is do I want to do one more? I just want to look at the map mega quick. So obviously Sonic's dead, and now we've cleared Knuckles. I assume the captain's just kind of there. I don't know. I want to try and get one more done for this recording. Will we interrogate everyone or no? Because obviously we've done Amy, we've done Knuckles. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people left. Something tells me I may have to split this into multiple parts. I think I'll do one more investigation segment and then dip on out. But again, sorry if this is multiple parts, but I am having fun. Play the games yourself if you want to see it quick. It is free, I should mention this. It is free on Steam. Don't know if it's on other consoles or not, but if you have the chance, pick it up, because there is literally no financial downside to it, other than the 2 minutes it takes to download. Anyway, more information than I expected to get there, but it seems we can move on. As of right now, I believe you're sorry, Knuckles, but we'll know for sure when we confirm things with Vector. Fair enough. The library's in the next car. I'll open the log for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful for me, Detective Tails and Butler. I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, let's head to the library. On it. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. Neremik! it's the fact it is the most atrocious impression of Tails I think anyone's ever done. Yes. Onwards. I'm gonna say that this is very well written. The dialogue in this is banging on. And the art as well. I think we'll finish up in the library and then go to the next car. But the art in this as well is very nice. Like, obviously, I know the tone is different, but the sheer variety in the types of places we're seeing is, like, so, to an extent, very reminiscent of. It feels like a very nice mix of Zero Escape in setting and Ace Attorney in gameplay. In case you don't know, I'm a sucker for both of them. But we'll get through this car, save, and next episode, probably tomorrow. So, all this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been absolutely helpful. Already? Before you go, SBO and I wanted to give you presents. My presents? You're both too sweet, thank you. Vector, it seems we have 2 more guests.
Amy, there you are.
Have you found any leads yet?
Well, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl.
She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday.
The tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you. Just quick.
But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked.
Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? The birthday one has a master key. Right. They get the birthday key.
Of course, it's a birthday privilege.
I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye!
Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough.
Now what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say.
I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer.
And I'm just making things sure go. I hate to ask if anyone's hungry.
Starved, I'll kill for chicken parmesan right now.
Maybe kill isn't the best language to use right now.
I'm Vector the Butcher, I'm licensed to handle raw meat.
And I'm Espio the Poet.
Poetry. A resonant message from poetry and meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some?
Sorry, I'm having the time of my life, but my voice and to an extent my dignity is screaming out why they just didn't pay voice actors to dub this, because I guarantee they would have had even more fun with this than I am. But also, I'm having way more fun dubbing this as well, so let's go to hear it. Sure, teardrops in the spring, can you hear me sing? Wah 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 wah, dee 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 dee.
Was that it?
I have more if you'd like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm, satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Neremik and I are to establish you both through your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car?
Oh sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me an SBO to say.
I promptly picked up a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored and left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car.
Yup.
That was Rouge. We happened to see her lipstick on a stain in the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then into the library car and locked the door behind him.
More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car, then locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed.
When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the doors to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car.
That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through alright.
We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened.
With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or SBO couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just going to peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll sharpen up for you.
And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I've got you covered too.
Thanks, guys.
The alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues.
What we're looking for is evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if SBO was actually in the library car reading. It's all task, but we can do it. Let's get some on with this. Okay, I thought we were going to leave immediately, but no, okay, we do got a bit to do here. So, a chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there."
Wow, I really needed to see this. This little chow's hanging there, refusing to let his wings fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to its principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster. Right? You never know. Brochures. Ooh, brochures. There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, cabins, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Neremik, look at this. There's a couple maps in here. Seems this to be a map of the library car. The books are organized by genre, which are listed here. Love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map is added to your inventory. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look at the stalactites. Nah, leave it. Oh, haha. Yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Amen. Caves are fun until you get stuck in one. Okay, and car. Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. A clue of our marvelous planet. I haven't travelled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Yeah, sounds perfect for a vacation. The Canuck was talking about Spagonia if you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to the professor. He'll tell you everything about the area and make one scrumptious sandwich. Now, keep that in mind. Thanks. Twice, Sonic Unleashed has been mentioned. I am thriving in my element here. Also, in terms of pacing, I do just want to quickly pull this up. The fact we're doing 2 at once basically just, yeah, no, we're halfway through. I will end after this room. I'll make it a 2-parter, yeah. Nice and concise, or maybe I'll just record and stitch the parts together. I don't know, we'll figure it out as we go along. And for the bin. Some things are always hidden in the trash, let's check there. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. Ah, we thought there'd be something there. Neremik, you stat there was nothing in the trash bin. No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay. These trash bins had a secret, I'm sure of it. Neremik, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. You calling me bipolar? Trust me, if I was watching this video, I would too. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up, but Rouge pulled out a lot of these too, searching for something. What reckless behaviour. I honestly feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing, they're opening too far.
This kid feels empathy for everything. And I think... Oh, then we got a bit more here. And that is Professor Pickle in the corner. So, wow! I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in an alphabetical order, but this one. It's a user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Mirage Express manual is added to your library. And that's everything, isn't it? Oh, we got the ceiling here. Oh. So we've got Chaos Cola, check out our book club, book of the month Gone Gal, and off. That is admittedly kind of cool, that. Either way, we've just got these two to speak to, and oh, I see that. What's this bright red book? Ugh, this reaches the X-Rec man. Yep, this is his autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I don't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may not be wrong. And I think, yeah, there's nothing up there around here. I think speaking to these two should get us where we need to be. So fancy a poem? Can I get a poem about space? Please just start singing Space Trip Steps from Essay 2, I'll be happy. I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but I've made a mistake in my haste, dropped the vase from my embrace, so my antique I now must replace. Exactly as 100p said it, 100% you could say. Someone out there appreciates that joke, and if not, I did. What caused you to drop the vase? Don't read too deeply, it's just a poem. He hasn't thought it through, has he? Can I take your order? I have a poem about this. My starved stomach babbled, though I ignored my grumbling tummy. For the eggs I received are scrambled when I asked for my eggs sunny. Oh wow, we don't serve any eggs on the train though. My talent is wasted on you, what? And, did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hit the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. So never mind, both of these are... Again, everything seems to be concise, but I also want to speak to you again one more time about trains. Locomotive in motion, I think lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean, oh wait, there's my lotion. I'm subtly, beginning to lose my mind if you can't tell. Oh, thanks. I actually really like that one. Huh. So let's try starting interrogation now. I know that we have enough evidence yet, why don't we look around a little more first? Is there any... Oh, there's a table here. Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are comfy, so plush. Puts me in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Neremik, no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murderer during my nap time. So, is that not... Oh, there's the door. Okay. Should I suppose we walk through the library car before going into the saloon car? Ooh, when Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out. There's got to be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I think we should. Shadow's lock is added to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what they really think happened. Or what really happened. No, I've brought you no meat, but I have brought you an interrogation. So, the two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Neremik and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to prevent evidence if need. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. That seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. Then that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, it doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live.
What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, then I have a hunch on what book that might be. Could you help me out? Alright, what book do we think you may have been reading? I'd assume the train manual, A manual? You think he was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support that? Okay, and again, we just go into the... It's so jarring, but at the same time, the fact that it's jarring is something I'm entirely living for. So we just gotta keep this on... Honestly, I do hope this is on console. This is like a novel little game. I can kind of understand... Oh! Yeah, same, honestly. I too am a fan of random boomerangs in my train of thought. Yes, okay. Because if there's rings, I know, like, kind of when it's safe. But if we just keep this up, jump over here. Oh, you are me evil. Get a few more just for kind of safety, and I think there we are. Also, I like how we're playing as the one person who is dead in this game. Iconic. These books are scattered around the floor for sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked up the manual and put it back in the incorrect place. The lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SBO. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like that. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies. A butcher and a poet, friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual, if you don't mind. Could you ask SBO some questions about the manual? Just to flip a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz him about the manual to prove you read it. Which page should I quiz him on? Okay, so we can inspect this, couldn't we? No, we can't. I'm going to say 362. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up the trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself, though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like you asked that question. Quick, hit it with another. Oh, okay, which page do I choose? We'll do 89. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds, and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Neremik. Let's see if SBO can go free for 3. Gotcha, which page should I pick last? We'll do 16 again. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and erase general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now that I passed your little test. Yeah, totally. It's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. You both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit that reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly, that's very impressive. No, I understand. Everyone's cautious to attitude. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate, despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so suppose we can... SBO, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem. Frankly, I don't think that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Neremik. He always puts me on the spot. Okay, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who saw SBO reading, but what? Okay, library map. So, I don't think that's in particular thing yet. Shadows lock? I assume so. Shadows lock. Please, pray tell, what does this have to do with anything? We're up, Neremik. Time to get our argument together. But first, I must think. Okay, so 50 now. They're starting to make me work for this, you know. So am I gonna get the weird red thing of death? Oh, I am. Okay. Oh, okay. I gotta be very diligent now. The amount of spikes has most certainly increased in recent memory. Either way, just gotta keep going on and making sure I don't hit things, and things should be fine. Again, if there's rings, it's safe, I think is the general motto here, right? Nope. Gotta keep dodging. Oh, okay. Okay. They are putting me up to the test here. I went into this expecting just easy Ace Attorney, not platform for your life and like a Sonic Game Gear special stage-esque minigame. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. SBO said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, SBO was fully seated, reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and SBO didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see. I can sense his desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So, you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors? Then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would he leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw SBO in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Neremik, one that I would love for him to solve. You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved in my book that I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he simply had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, SBO. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was SBO simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not know that Shadow's returned to the library car? What should I do? Defend SBO, join Tails. I don't know. I'm going to look at the evidence again. So reading the manual, Shadow's lock. In here, let's see. Rouge could have seen SBO at some point. Okay. So actually, I'll look at the diagram of the room first. Library map, overhead map. So we're here, and he had to be sat somewhere like here. I don't know where he was sat. This feels like something that branches is the thing. Also, I'm vibing with this music oh so very much. But I'm gonna join Tails in that because I think it's impossible that he didn't see Shadow going back. No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll let him continue this line of questioning and...
Neremik, my favorite and beloved employee, please protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old feeble soul to get sued.
I have to make sure our guest is taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails, we have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen one another? Oh. If he was behind there. Got ya. Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order. Of course. Do let me know, police detectives in the audience. Is this how you do it on the beats? Or is this like... I'm intrigued. Is this how they do it in the field? Oh, okay. I am a platforming god. I should have been able to collect those. I should have known. Okay, gotta be ever careful here with these. I think we should still be able to hit the bare minimum. I assume no! Okay, we may not be able to hit the bare minimum anymore. Oh, I feel so stupid. Oh, okay, really? Okay. I don't think this is it, is it? Not enough rings. This is getting difficult, and this is only halfway. No, it felt so close. Let me give it another go. Okay, so it's those boomerangs, but obviously I know if I can just stare them in the death and keep on walking, that should be hopefully enough. So again, get onto this like weird side bank thing here, onto these. Okay, yeah, no, I gotta like stare death in the face basically, you know. So like the new Puss in Boots movie, almost. Okay, yep, just keep it up. Okay, it's fine. We got hit, but I think we've done well enough now. No, okay, got on you again. Just every little helps. Okay, 70. Even if we got hit relentlessly here, I think would be cool. The fact can also collect 2 at once. Appreciated. Would I have occurred a thought? The library map? Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another. A straight path. If Shadow walked down this straight path, there's a way SBO and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could he have been for Shadow not to see him? I assume here, right? Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, he was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen each other from that spot, because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way he could have seen him, or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why he never mentioned his return then. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. It felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you will believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all of our questions. We did it! Another pair of alibis validated. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end.
Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are too comfy.
Likewise, I feel like I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge, and especially Shadow. Oh, seems the door to the next car is open. Emmy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vectilla and SBO.
Give him heck, and if you need any meat chopped up, say the word.
I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murder is on the loose while doors keep getting locked. Tick-tock goes the clock while our heroes are in the caboose.
At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident that this poem is going to make me die and cough up death. Come on, let's see what's next. Coming. Well, I'm going to end this one here then, because we're going an hour, and also it's past midnight, so I should probably shh. But I'm liking this. Either this is going to jump to an Audacity file of me doing my outro, or part 2 of this, in which I stitched the whole thing together. Either or. But if you have enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It'll help us a bunch. It lets me want to see more of this, all of that good stuff. Hopefully, the commentary and narration hasn't got you coughing up a storm as though you've got some sort of fatal illness. Hopefully, it wasn't that bad. And yeah, until next time, with all said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and either peace out or see you after the fate transition.